Hey guys, it's Gabriel Roberts with Roberts Bushcraft. Real quick today, I just wanted to do a video on my USMC Tactical Assault Panel Chest Rig. This thing is really beast, and I just wanted to show this off to you guys, kind of show how I've got it set up. Dad's got it set up a little different, so we might eventually do a video on his as well. But I just wanted to bring you mine real quick and show you what I've got going on. So let's jump right into it. Well, first off, I'd like to show you what I've got up front. It's pretty simple. Part of the reason I'm keeping this so flat is because most of the gear that I would need extra is going to be in my hydration bladder or in my 3-day bag. So for those, pretty much are going to carry all the extra gear that I need, but I wanted to have enough gear in this where it could still be a standalone system, but you know, it could also work with those other systems. So right up front, we've just got some gloves on a Grimlock, easily deployed. Grimlock, close it, lay it flat. You know, these are just some good gloves. They've served me well. I figured why not go ahead and set these up on this to have them a permanent home. So really like these gloves. They're mechanics and they've served me well. Tourniquet right up front. Now I've got it set up like this, so when I've got it on, there's really nothing sticking out. Like if you look down the carrier, pretty much everything is flat, and I've got it set up like that just to keep it flat. So if I have to go down prone, even just to keep stuff out of the way, having all these pouches and stuff sticking out of your carriers, it just, to me, I've kind of experimented with it a little bit on this chest rig, and I'm not a big fan of it. So I'd like to keep it flat for this particular setup, and I've just got my tourniquet down here just so it can do that. Easily deployable cat tourniquet. It's good stuff. Now where this really starts to get interesting is in these different pockets. I'm gonna get you zoomed in close up on these pockets here. So on this is the right side of the carrier, but it'd be the left side of my body when I have this on. Got a Leatherman Wingman. This thing has served me well. I got it for like 20 bucks at a pawn shop. Heard a guy mention one time on YouTube, it's not if you should carry one of these or where you'll need one of these, but it's when you'll need it. So you will eventually need a multi-tool for some task, and I want to be ready for that task. And Leatherman has always served me well, and it's you know, really was a no-brainer just to throw this thing on this chest rig here. Got some good tools. That side is not nearly as useful to me as the other side with the screwdrivers, as well as the knife. So I mean, you got all kinds of stuff. You got a pair of scissors on this one as well, and needle nose pliers, wire cutters. Great little pair of pliers here, little multi-tool. Also got my Gerber Bear Grylls knife. This thing has served me well over the years, and I've always been looking for a good pack or something to put this in, and I've never found it. Well, it's finally found a residence here in the chest rig. It's a small enough knife where you can use it for hand-to-hand stuff, but also a sturdy enough knife to be able to use out in a survival type scenario. And of course, we've ground down the spine here so you can strike a ferrocerium rod. Good stuff. Really good knife here. That's all for that pocket. Now on the right side of the carrier, left side of the carrier, right side of the body, this is the glove side. Really only got one thing, and that is my compass. This Kaminga compass is of course used by the military. Really good stuff. Need to update my pace count since I did this a few years ago. But I love this compass, and it's really just a no-brainer. You know, have this in the kit. I'll explain more later why I have it on this side. Actually, you know what? I'll go ahead and explain that now. On the back side of this kit, I have navigation on this side. So if we were to flip this over, you'll see on this side of the kit, I've got everything to do with my navigation. So I wanted to keep stuff together. I've got my compass and my navigation on one side. So when you open this up, it's got a Write in the Rain pad. Having the Write in the Rain notebook allow me to keep record of coordinates on maps and such, and then go to those coordinates using my compass and the map, of course. Here in the middle pouch, I'm trying to add things into this kit that I feel like would help me out the most. Gatorade packet. This might be an overlooked piece of equipment here, but this is, gold. If you've ever been out doing a lot of hiking, doing a lot of work during summertime, high heat conditions, having some extra electrolytes to put back into your body is extremely useful, and will really save you, actually. So, another thing here, got a bandana, signal mirror wrapped up in the bandana. You can see us there. Hey. Signal mirror, and of course bandana. Two very useful pieces of kit there. Pack of crackers, MRE crackers, still nice and sealed, just in case if I need a snack out there on the trail, on the patrol. Earplugs. Now you might think that's a little weird, but I'm gonna be using this kit out on the range for training too. So if forget earplugs, forget ear pro for my training, I'll always have a backup here. So I would challenge you guys to think of things like that too. Of course, you want to set this up for actual use, but it's important to throw things like that in there too, because you do need to train with this kit. Here's a poncho. It's an emergency poncho. I don't plan on using this as a poncho, so let me just go ahead and say that. I would generally carry my hydration carrier, or again, a 3-day like I mentioned. And in both of those, I would put my poncho on the hydration carrier right in that back pouch. In the 3-day, just anywhere in the bag. That's what I would use as my poncho. Not this. This is solely for emergency signaling. I might need to signal somebody. Just because it's a kit doesn't necessarily mean, just because it's a chest rig doesn't necessarily mean I'm running from somebody. I might be bringing the fight to someone, or I might be, just at a point where I need to get someone's attention, and I want to be able to have that capability. A couple of small things here. Everything in that pouch. Foil nugget and some rainproof matches, windproof matches too. Fire is very important, and I always want to be able to have that ability to start a fire if I need to. Now on this side, that's everything for the middle pouch. On this side, got a few things going here. Got some ibuprofen. This little kit, this is more of a boo-boo kit. Just got some band-aids, some antibiotic ointment, BC, stuff like that. Alcohol prep pads, small stuff, minor things. BC, of course, for headaches. Then this is just a big muslin bandage, which is very important. A lot of people talk about these. It's just important to have, in my opinion. Tourniquet, of course, is number one. You need a tourniquet. That's why I've got it on here, because you got to stop that bleeding first. But it's also important to have things like this, because you can't put a tourniquet around your chest, or around your neck. So having some bigger bandages is smart. Also got some tape, just in case you need to tape that up. Gloves, likely in a situation, probably wouldn't even use the gloves. One thing I did forget to mention is that back here you'll see a carry handle featured, which is really nice. You can close that pouch up and have a carry handle. Of course, you can take off all your straps and pack those away. So this can really be a grab and go system. Not necessarily just to put it on, but if you needed to carry it from place to place, Give you a nice sturdy carry handle to be able to do so. Really like that. So I've just put this carrier back on real quick, and I just wanted to talk a little bit about the front. As you can see, you've got mag pouches all the way across the front. You've got 6 mags that you can carry. And of course, you got these extra pockets on the side here that I'm using for gear. Again, Leatherman Wingman, Bear Grylls knife, and compass. But you can always, these are big enough to throw another mag in each side, so you could carry 8 mags just on the base setup. And of course, you've got MOLLE everywhere, so you can continue to add mag pouches on the front and really go crazy with this thing. But I just want to talk about really quick, this thing can accept Magpul mags as well as your standard GI mag. It does perfect with both. And one of the things on the side pouch here, the mag pouch closest to your gear pouch, sometimes that mag can be a little weird to get in just because of the gear that you have on the other side. At least I've noticed that, and the ones in the middle seem to be okay. One of the things that Dad and I both are planning on doing is doing the stretchy cord mod, where you pretty much take stretchy cord, go up under both of these sides and through the MOLLE at the top here. Here it is on the soft armor. Not gonna lie, I feel pretty cool right now. So this is pretty much the setup that I would use if I knew I was actively gonna get into something, get into a gunfight. Then I would put the armor on underneath this, because of course you need to be able to stop holes, make holes, and then fix holes. So I'm also running the hydration carrier here on the back. Threw that on. That's one of the reasons I don't have any Nalgene bottles or canteens or anything on my kit, is because I got a hydration carrier behind me. So got the soft armor on under this, obviously, and it all fits on here, and it's not going anywhere. I can jump, I can, run, do all kinds of cool stuff, pick stuff up, throw stuff down. This is nice because it's all nice and tight. Having the adjustable cummerbund kind of system with the soft armor, I can get that nice and tight, and then throwing all this stuff on, of course, you've got retention straps and all that mess. So being able to get this nice and tight is very helpful, because it allows me to be able to wear something like this. Now, I like this, honestly. It feels good. I would need to wear this throughout the day to kind of figure out how comfortable it is, what I would need to adjust, where I need to put stuff. But right now, this feels good to me. So, just wanted to show you guys how it looks on soft armor. This, I haven't quite figured out what to do with these yet, because I need to have these open to be able to tighten them down. So I don't know if I'm just going to leave those hanging, or maybe find, I don't know, some kind of a way to bring it back. But, well, it does have a retention strap right there. I guess I could run that through. Problem solved. Boom. So, it's kind of the get up for both of these sides. Really like this kit, y'all. This is neat to me because now I'm able, having body armor on up under this, it helps, makes it, that loop is not easy to get on. What in the world? So let's say I didn't have the carrier on. Let's say this was more of a bug out kind of scenario, and needed to get out of town. Carrier, obviously, very nice. This is going to be my mobile kind of setup. Of course I can be mobile with all of this, but this is more if I've got to hike a little ways, and I know that coming into it. Let's see here. Okay, that feels good. You can either run the hip belt above your mags, like so, or set it more around my hips, tuck it below. And that's a solid setup right there, guys. And now you see why the United States Marine Corps makes these packs the way they do, because right there it fits around that body armor perfectly. And actually what I could even do is probably raise that up a little bit more, but that's a good fitting pack. And right now that's very solid, that's not going anywhere, and that's, guys, that feels good. So big fan of that. And one of the things too, this isn't really rubbing my neck any. These shoulder straps are all keeping nice and wide, even the chest rig underneath. Not really experiencing any issues here. Here you have it, guys. This is really neat to me. I've still got full range of motion, full mobility here. A little bit restricted this way because of the body armor underneath. Kind of don't have quite as much there. So that's about the only thing though. But that has nothing to do with the kit itself. That's just the body armor underneath. Guys, this is slick. Just like that. It's off. And that's cool, because just like that, I can take that off, and now I can go back to my normal setup here. And then just like that, back in business. So that is so neat to me, just being able to tighten those up like that. Throw that on really quick, and now I'm back to a mobile chest rig. That's cool stuff, guys. Really love this kit. When you saw that, that was a matter of seconds, being able to strip down like that. And then that's when I could come through with the hydration carrier here, and then I could throw the hydration carrier on top of this. This is the kind of setup I would probably be rocking if let's say we're out of the farm, we've bugged out to our location, and now we're patrolling our property, making sure nobody's getting in, making sure everything's like it should be. This is this kind of setup I would drop down to then. Just chest rig and hydration carrier. Be able to carry my water, carry a few extra items, but mainly carry magazines, carry ammo. That's the most important thing here. Well, I hope you have a great day wherever you're at. As always, may the wings of liberty never lose a feather, and God bless.